Alright, hey guys, today we're gonna be making, this look, Cinema 4D. It's like a lava ball planet thing. What does this thing? No, go away. But yeah, it's really nice. You got like a pink or pinkish purple one, you got like a bluish green one, you can see like reflections in the background. It's all like foggy. They're sitting in like nests. It's real nice. Alright, first things first, I'm just gonna delete all those. I'm gonna delete these, but I'm gonna leave these two because I'm probably not gonna remember how to make them. And color scheme, change color. Oh my god, all these pop-ups today. Alright, yeah, but I was saying I was probably not gonna remember how to make these properly. Alright, but the first thing that you want to do is come into the primitives tab and make a landscape. Just gonna zoom in. Alright, this right here, this is gonna be part of our sphere. I know you guys are like, but it's flat, it's a landscape, it's not round, you're a moron. Oh my god, things going on today. But look, if you click on the landscape, you come into the objects panel on the attributes tab, and you go down, the very last one says spherical. If you check that, look what happens. Nice and round. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we are gonna create a sphere now. And the sphere will be, radius will be 378. So, oh my god, I just went through this whole thing like 5 minutes ago. It will not let me render a picture, so it goes black. Alright, I'll be back in 1 second. Just got. Alright guys, I fixed it. Oh, and I got global illumination on, don't I? Look it, I'm just totally out of it. Alright, but yeah, this is gonna be our lava ball. So you can rename the sphere as lava. Oh, whoa. Lava ball. And landscape is spherical. Alright, so now we got our lava ball and our spherical. Next thing that we're going to want to do is create like the floor and the kind of nest that I was sitting on. So come back into cube and grab another landscape, and the size, it says 600, 100, 600, change them all to 600, so it's 600, 600, 600. Yeah, and go and grab a melt and drop that on the landscape and rename it melted landscape. Should be good. Something is not right, and I am getting mad. Sorry. You have to click spherical. So under landscape, 600, 600, 600, and then just click spherical. And I think this was at 20. Change it 45. Oh, not 100, 45. That'll give us, ooh, that's maybe a bit much. Keep it at 30. So 600, 600, 600, click spherical under the melt, 30, yeah. Alright. drag this below our sphere, and as you can see, we have the little point right there we don't want. So I'm going to place landscape someplace around there. If we back it up and render this, this is where we got so far. Next thing that we got to do is create the nest. So we got to come back into the Deformers tab and grab an Explosion FX and click and drag the explosion under the melt. So the little arrow, make sure it's not pointing down, make sure it's pointing sideways, and it'll go under the melt. Drag that down so it's like in the sphere. As you can see, it was up here at first. Drag it down like this. Change it so it's 29. Blast range. Change the blast range to 440 in Explosions tab. Okay, 0%. In directions, except Y, so it stays all flat. Oh, that's happening again. We will have to fix that after. Hopefully I can get it. Cluster. Oh, don't want cluster. Not sure what I was at. Gravity. This is where it is. Gravity. Change it to 0. And minus Y world range. Make sure. Alright, sorry I haven't really been talking. Cluster, don't really do anything. Under gravity, change the acceleration to 0. And make sure the range, so the blue, is like the same as the green. So as you can see, they're like the same size, and then the red's in the middle. So the range is around like 727, 730. Rotate your pieces so they're kind of facing upwards. Decay variation. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of variation, so like 32. Center of gravity. Alright, keeping that normal. And special. I just changed the wind twist and the variation all to 3. So we kind of got our nest here now. I think we might gotta bring, so I'm gonna click lava ball, hold shift, and then click spherical one. I'm gonna bring it down a bit. So it kind of sits in the nest. The nest looks a little bit big, so I'm gonna grab my explosion and I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna bring it in a bit, and then I'm gonna bring the other one in a bit. So now we gotta go back into rotation and kind of fix the rotation up. And now that we look, we got our nest. Alright, now for the textures. How long? 9 minutes. Alright, we got our, I'm just gonna bring everything up over the grid so the grid's not in my way. Alright, so double click in the materials thing or file, new material, and create a new texture. Double click on it to edit it, and under the color tab, under texture, click, go down to surfaces and pick flame. That should be good. And then click environment, just click that, do the same thing, texture, surfaces, except this time click galaxy, then go down to alpha. Same thing, but you want to pick Venus this time, and then go down to glow and just check glow, and then it'll give you this texture. Kind of looks like a big firestorm, and click and drag that onto your lava ball, and it's gonna look like that. It's gonna be all crazy. Alright, now for the important part. Come under Windows, Window on your top, go Content Browser. Come under Presets, Prime, Materials, and then Miscellaneous, or MISC, I guess. And scroll down until you find Lava Channel, and then just double click. If you are using 11.5, you might have to look through here a bit more. I'm not sure exactly where it is. But you'll find it if you just go under your presets and look. You'll find it. Alright, now with your lava channel, drag that also on your sphere, and you'll get this look. Alright, now we're gonna make another texture. Double click or file new texture, new material, sorry. Double click on it, uncheck the color, check reflection, and leave it the way it is. Fog, check fog, 100% brightness, 1000 centimeter distance. Check glow, uncheck use material color, make it a dark red, and then bring down the brightness to 44%, and change the inner strength to 370, and then drag and drop that one on your spherical landscape. And when we render, it will look like it'll look like that. It should be glowing red. Mine's not for some reason. Kinda weird. Kinda don't know why, but whatever. Alright, now, next thing you're gonna do is File, Shader, and Daniel or whatever. And 1 second, I'll be back. Alright, sorry. For the Daniel, or whatever you want to call it. If you guys are in 11.5, I'm pretty sure it'll be blue. So, just double click on it, edit it, and we'll go through it together to make sure we all have the same color. Under diffuse, complete white, internal 60, 0 contrast, 60% illumination. Specular 2, again, complete white, intensity 125, size 0.5, contrast 0, glare 200, fall off 100. Specular 2, darker gray. Under your settings here, where it says RGB, you can change them all to 127 if you want the exact same color. And your intensity 50, size 5, contrast 0, glare 200%, fall off 50. Specular 3, dark gray, so RGB 51, 51, 51. Intensity 50, size 85, contrast 0, glare 75, and fall off 50. And then reflection, intensity 10%, edge intensity 60%, fall off 75%, and blur 0, samples 4, and then reflection color and reflection of the color white. Alright, and this is going to be our melted landscape color. If we render it, render. I love to render things. Ooh, it's really shiny. Alright, this is what we got so far. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's starting to get there. What time are we at? 15 minutes. Ooh. Hopefully I can upload this to YouTube. Alright. Continuing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my lava ball, and I'm going to come under the lights, and I'm going to grab a sunlight. I'm going to click on the tag of it. Actually, I'm going to delete the tag, and I'm going to change the brightness to 118. I'm going to change the shadows to shadow matte soft, and I'm going to change the color to like a light yellow. I'm going to click no illumination, I think, and I'm going to unclick diffuse, specular, and GI illumination. Pretty sure. Where is it? I actually think, one second guys, I just gotta undo, oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, in the tag, should have done this before. I'm gonna change the month to August, and I'm gonna make the time 23:59:59, and it's just gonna bring my light. It should have brought my light. Alright, now I can just delete that tag and bring it up a little bit. Alright, now I'll do the same thing as I did before. Light yellow, like 118, whatever, shadow matte soft, and click that. Alright, now if we render, wait, just gonna put those back on for a second. Not sure what I like more. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep where I'm gonna keep all the normal checks on. So under the general, have diffuse, specular, GI illumination checked, and then under noise, I'm gonna put visibility, and should make it kind of so you can see the foggy. Whatever. I'll find out. It won't let me change visible light. Oh. Well, aren't I stupid? Change the type of the light onto Omni, and then change the visible light to volumic. And now, when we render it out, now you can start seeing the fog. I'm just gonna render region. You can see the fog now. Alrighty, Yay! I don't feel like an idiot anymore. Alright. Place a light wherever you want. Make it fit your taste. I'm just going to bring mine a bit away and a bit up. So now it kind of lights stuff up. Now I'm going to select all of it. And I'm going to go click and hold Alt G, which is going to group it. So I'm going to name this front sphere. Oh, having trouble spelling today. Front sphere. We're going to go in top view and copy and paste, Control C, Control V, and name this left sphere. Drag this to left and to the back. I'm going to put it around right around. We want to concentrate on that one. Kind of gotta place it around there. So now if we render, we got our main sphere here. And then in the background over there, we have our second sphere, as you can see over there. Alright. I'm gonna click and then click and hold Control and then just click and drag and it'll create another lava channel texture. Under the color, I'm gonna click on the image and I'm going to change the yellow to a light bluish green, and then change the next one to a dark bluish green. It'll change the colors for me, I think. And I gotta do the same for the luminance. Dark bluish green. Alright. Now we're going to open up the left sphere and click and drag our texture on it. So now, you guys look, you can see we got the bluish sphere going around in the background. And what I do is, since this sphere is blue, I'm going to change the sun to match the color of it. So yeah, and again, copy and paste, rename it right sphere this time, and again, this process of moving it into position, I kind of want this one a bit closer, like that. Again, click Control, drag. I'm going to change the colors again. So I'm going to make it like a pink, bright pink, to a dark pink, and then bright pink to a dark pink, or purple, whatever you prefer. Open up the thing again, drop it on there, change the color to match. Alright. And I'm gonna render it, and then I'm gonna come back when it's done rendering, so you guys can see what we got so far. Alright, this is what we got so far. I don't like how the lights are lighting up the scene. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna Control click on all the lights, so just hold Control and click all of them and click no illumination. And I think that should do. Just gonna quick render region. Yeah, it's gonna do. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I accidentally dragged all lights. So if I render region, render front, and right, it's gray. Alrighty then. Okay, now we're gonna make our background. So the big thing in the back that you saw before. So I'm just gonna grab a melted landscape. I'm gonna click Control Copy, Control C, Control V. Come into the views here. I don't know why that one wasn't down so much. And I'm gonna drag it back. I'm gonna rotate it upwards, so it's like that. I'm just rotating it so it's facing the camera, because we don't want. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make this thing bigger. And all I'm doing is clicking and dragging on the first size of the melted plane. So mine's like 3,600 right now. Alright, I'm gonna check global illumination. I'm just gonna change it from low. And let me see, I'm just gonna quickly render this out for you guys. Just gonna render region in. Global illusion just makes it like so the lights shed real light. So I don't know, it's hard to explain. Just like real lighting, I guess you can say. Man, it's taking a long time. If you have a fast computer, this will go fast. And alright, here we go. It's going slow. You can see the ground is black now because there's not so much light coming in. Tiny bit of reflections from the pink light over here. Over here you can see just by the sampling our green light reflecting. We can see our fog in the background. You can see the reflections from the wall in the background. You can see the reflection of the little ball. A lot of nice stuff is going on. What else am I forgetting? Oh, 30 minutes. I want to say I think that's it, guys. Pretty sure that's it. We got all those. We got our nests. We got those. We got those. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop in here for wrong one. Never mind, guys. Yeah. So that's basically the tutorial. You can change the colors of the balls. You can darken the floor by coming into the Daniel and just messing with the speculars. You can change the lighting. You can add global illumination. You don't have to. You can make the spheres when you can make one bigger. You can move them positions. You can do anything you want. You can add depth of field. You can add more spheres. You can add less spheres. I don't know. The possibilities for this is endless. But guys, I hope you learned something. I hope you liked it. I am sorry for the really long tutorial. I didn't expect it to be that long. Comment if you have any questions. subscribe if you haven't already, like the video if you guys liked the tutorial, and that's basically all I got to say. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time.